Goes back to work. Oni jumps out. Korkmaz takes a baseline. Jay, hard bounce. Oni stays in bounds. Sixers back on the attack. Ball pops out of the hands of Korkmaz, and the Jazz will get it back down 5. He's dancing through the paint, keeps that dribble alive. 9 on the shot clock, down to 8. Now spins out of trouble. Push shot, count that ball. You betcha. Dwight Howard with his big right hand took it right out of mid-flight.
Yeah, that's about the only way you're going to stop that shot when JC gets in the paint. Shall we dance before that? But he gets into the paint. And this was really obvious. Dwight Howard knew it. He just didn't want to see it go in.
Sixers back on the attack. Ball pops out of the hands of Korkmaz, and the Jazz will get it back down 5. Fourth turnover for the Sixers. Utah just with 3 thus far. Ingles cross midcourt. Niang, the handoff. Picked up by Clarkson. Beautiful move. Kick it out. Oni, corner 3. Got it.
Wow, you talk about seeing the full range of what Jordan Clarkson can do. Great find with Miaoni in that left corner.
7-0 run until that jumper by Maxey.
Nothing easy. That was impressive.
Facilitator off the bench, either when he's playing the 4 or as a small ball 5 for the Chicago team. As Korkmaz got free for the slam. Curry picks it out. Korkmaz flips it up and off. Howard the offensive rebound in the flood. If you make a shot. He's having an all-star caliber season. Has a really strong case. Is also coming off back-to-back games of 20 and 10. Raved to us before the game about his experience with Zach LaVine. Said he's just so engaged, always looking to get better, so coachable. And he said, you know, he knows he hasn't been on winning teams. He said, look, this guy's had 6 different coaches in 6 years.
With a tall order with Embiid, who had 14 in that quarter.
Chicago, but Maxey ends up back with it. Korkmaz can't hit the 3. Howard uses his size.
It is just as large as an individual. Look at him posting up, taking space. And even though he didn't get it, he just turns and tries to get that offensive rebound. Ends up.
Korkmaz kicks it to no one in particular. 8th turnover from Philadelphia. Shoot. Young lost it, and Korkmaz comes up with it. About a 2-second difference. Game and shot clock as the 3rd. And a whistle against White as he was 18 to go in the 4th. Arcidiakonos, 10 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds in his 17 minutes off the bench. It's actually the Chamonix, so, you know, I didn't really nail it the first.
Van Vliet, Norman Powell, and DeAndre Bembry. OG Anunoby and Pascal went to 6 consecutive All-Star games, will not go. And here's Danny Green. Corner 3 doesn't go. And Ben Simmons down. And OG, shot doesn't go.
Worked pretty good the first time around.
There they go. And the denial, OG with the help side block. Korkmaz, he connects. Just 31% this season from 3-point range. He was scoreless in deflections, one of the best. Can't believe he just 4. Harris now, Korkmaz gives it up. Green, quick trigger, and it's good. But they are 3 of 4 here, and they were rolling for a time. Did, and overall though, made just 11 and eventually shot 11. Korkmaz to Green. Swish and Embiid when Doc Rivers walks into that locker room and says, this is how we need to play, this is what we need to do. And Boucher catches, unable to finish. 37-32, Jack.
Boucher in his last 4+ games only shooting 41%, so his offense. Well, one way to do it, Matty, is keep doing it, and the Raptors win games, and you go through the season, and then people take notice, right?
Philadelphia, a strong first quarter, a foul on Boucher. Korkmaz will head to the line, and Boucher, one of the best at getting out. In fact, number one in the NBA in blocking three-point shot attempts.
Do you know how hard that is to block NBA three-pointers? If people don't realize how hard, how incredibly difficult that is. The quickness of this league and how guys get that ball off. For you to be able to run out there and block those shots is incredible. Upset. How come you're not on that peloton? I don't get it.
18 with 1:12 remaining, and the first quarter has been all Philly. Korkmaz from the corner is good. 12 points.
Hey,
3 of 5
what was the shooting
from 3.
percentage coming into this game, Eddie?
31%.
That's what I thought you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, right?
No.
When Philadelphia, they are the aggressors right now in this first quarter.
Baines with a T and have Miami tomorrow. They won their second game of a back-to-back last Friday night in Minnesota. Matisse batted around, and it's off of the foot of Korkmaz. Clock down, little bit of space. 37-18 right.
It's right every time. The footwork, getting his legs into a shot, the follow-through, and he does the stuff.
Folks.
I think we do that a lot
Well,
in the game in this country.
Yep. And the game continues to grow.
You know,
Powell, no call.
Oh, how do you not
Norm
get a call
is
on
down.
That?
He hit the stanchion. Embiid, Korkmaz, and Norm is still down. Back over to Harris. He'll give it up. Green, and the three doesn't go. Rebound the three well.
And they got to recognize
4-19.
that. Got to recognize that.
Korkmaz up top, and Embiid. And a foul. Turnovers for Philadelphia. Raptors have turned on that number.
Great job of keeping that ball alive right here. Control. And again, I mentioned this in the first half. Korkmaz is not a good defender.
Of 18. Korkmaz, and the shot doesn't go, batted out long. They play with such great heart and determination, and an offensive foul called on Powell. That's going to go in the third.
No, you know, I understand that Norm dipped his shoulder.
OG from the elbow. That was halfway down. Polly's made 9. Corner 3, and it's good. And so back.
Got to find a way to get in the paint. Get Pascal going a little bit with the ball.
And knock 13-point lead as we head to the 5-minute mark of the third. Simmons and Harris. Simmons. Harris. Korkmaz. And the three. It rolls all the way and in and through. Drive kick. Baines. And that shot doesn't go. Raptors down.
They're just working, they're contesting, they're fighting inside. Just have to find some way to loosen things up off.
And the Toronto Raptors come away.
Furkan oyuna girdi Curry'nin yerine. Philadelphia'nın en hücum bulmakta zorlandığı 5 diyebiliriz buna Dwight Howard'ın etrafında.
Furkan faulü aldı.
Yani sezon başından beri farklı versiyonlarla oynadılar bu 5'i. Mike Scott'ın olduğu oldu, olmadığı oldu. Matisse Thybulle'un hiç süre alamadığı dönem de vardı. Bir anda o rotasyonun parçası oldu dönemde ama tutuyor Doug Rivers. Sezon içerisinde bundan vazgeçer mi bilmiyoruz tabii ki. Çünkü Ben Simmons'la Howard'ı oynatmak da çok iyi bir strateji değil. Sonrasında genelde Tobias Harris'i alıp bu 5'e Tobias Harris eklemeyi tercih ediyor.
Furkan Korkmaz çizgide. 2'de 1 geldi ama hücum reboundu ve Dwight Howard. Basket faul. Furkan geldi. Furkan Korkmaz. Milton. Süre biterken atamadı. İyi savunma. Jalen Brunson yine savunmasında. Yardım da geldi. Simmons'tan dışarıya Furkan'a güzel pas. Kaçırdı Furkan. İkinci çeyrekte. Furkan Korkmaz. Milton köşeyi çevirdi. Tobias Harris bomboştu. Hücum reboundu yine Dwight Howard'dan. Sonra Luka Doncic. Kısa kaldı üçlük. Rebound mücadelesi, top Furkan'da. Furkan şimdi kendi şutunu buldu. İsabet yok. Furkan Ben Simmons'tan topu aldı. Embiid. Marjanovic yine o şutu riske ediyor. Embiid cezalandıramadı ama Simmons çeldi. Şimdi Furkan. Furkan Korkmaz'dan üçlük geliyor.
İkidir bu pası bekliyordu Embiid'den. İlkinde alamadı ama ikincisinde Embiid doğru hareketi yaptı ve zaten de beraber kutladılar.
Dwight Howard.
I think Dwight's been absolutely amazing. You know, we put him in against any lineup, small.
Furkan'dan bu arada zor bir atışta basket geldi. Furkan. Yine 10 oldu 3 sayılıklarda Sixers. Faul Furkan'dan. Furkan Korkmaz. Howard'ın perdesi Furkan. Fake'i de gösterdi. Burke'ü uçurdu. Atış kaçtı. Dışarıya Furkan'a. Furkan Korkmaz. 3 sayılık atış isabetli Furkan.
İkinci üçlüğü bugün Milton'ın pasında.
Furkan. Dışarıya pası Milton'a. Dallas vardı. Ama sezon genelinde en büyük problemlerinden biri Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleber gibi isimlerin çeşitli sebepler.
Ne yapacakları burada merak konusu. Biten kontratları var, onları mı kullanacaklar? Uçuk bir iddia.
Dwight Howard'a hücum faul çalındı. Thibault, Howard. Furkan Howard'a güzel bir pas verdi. İşte Furkan'ın Dwight Howard'a asisti.
Marjanovic'e karşı bugün ikili oyunlarda hem savunmada hem hücumda çok...
Furkan önce perdenin tersine yönelmişti. Howard bu kez dışarıda. Bir de üçlük kullanıyor. Bu olmadı. Furkan. Bradley, Marjanovic. Furkan Korkmaz. Blok geldi James Johnson'dan. Dallas böylelikle küçük doğu turunun ilk ayağında mağlup oldu.
Six consecutive double-doubles, averaging 19 and 14 during that stretch. Garland came to double, nearly knocked it away. Korkmaz is the open man. He leaves, gets his own rebound, and the Sixers reset. Not for long. Green.
For some of us in my generation, an icon of basketball.
Well done by Ben Simmons. His first. Sexton, 15-footer. Windler nearly got there. Korkmaz, however, secures it for the 70s. Curry. Checked in top 10 3-point percentage. Goes to Korkmaz. The teardrop doesn't go. And
doors open. Korkmaz in and out. Matisse Thibault on the floor as well. Whereas they're even at 11.
Ooh, that was a walk right there on Dotson.
They called a block on Korkmaz.
Well, watch this. He doesn't. Yeah, see, he picks up his dribble, or I should say his pivot foot, before he puts the ball down on the floor.
They go in front for the first time. Korkmaz. Korkmaz sensing the contact coming from McGee, John Conley, and Korkmaz will go to the line to shoot three.
Thank God they don't listen to me. Furkan at the three-point line. Convincing pump fake. McGee up in the air. Furkan at the line.
Listen, I hear what you're saying. Presumed last possession. Get something to the cup. Get some free throws. Get yourself a lead after three. But here's Korkmaz. An 86% free throw shooter. Getting two more.
My intent was to do something that would pick your spirits up for your individual and your team. And as you head to that huddle on the sideline, everybody's feeling good about that fourth quarter up ahead of them.
On a presumed final possession, and again, the Sixers would have a foul to give. One more at the line for Furkan Korkmaz for the 22-11 Sixers, who lead Brooklyn by a half game. The Nets have won, count them, 8 straight. Korkmaz 1 of 3. Didn't expect any of that. Korkmaz missing 2. Finally at the buzzer. James Harden going solo once again tonight. Kyrie Irving out with a shoulder. It's a Korkmaz three, and down it goes for Furkan Korkmaz, and there you go. The Sixers lead for the first time.
Some intense ball pressure from the defenders. Furk again.
Wait, how? With a pumpkin as well.
Got to come up with a foul there. Can't just come away with nothing. Pump fake, get McGee up in the air, and you get to the line as we take a look at Furkan moments ago. Shake with the kick out off of that loose ball. Defender is late.
19 all 4 years at Belmont. Nice look, Dwight Howard, for the slicing Furkan Korkmaz.
Again, Furk saw from Dwight.
Sexton lost it, looking for the foul, none forthcoming. Bible lobbing for half. Meantime, Darius Garland puts his team up 4. The Cavaliers viewed with confidence after their first half performance. Continue to
trips earlier that time. Insert Furkan into his place.
With a third straight win. Windler missing the 3.
I thought Garland had a layup, passed up on that for the 3.
Howard, good look by Korkmaz, and Dwight is fouled.
And Campy, what else is coming up on Cavaliers Live as the Cavs in overtime take out the Sixers 112-109.
Rudy Gobert runs it with any one of a number of different players. Rudy Gobert and Embiid, and we are running tonight from Wells Fargo Center as taking a
pressure by Furkan there.
Korkmaz sensing the contact coming from Niang. I do believe he was beyond the arc when he attempted his shot.
Well, the latest in many culprits to fall victim to the convincing pump fake. Furkan Korkmaz with another one.
And 3 at the line for Furkan. Tied a season high with 19 in the